Nor was it ever established precisely why this boy decided to devote himself to being able to press his lips to every square inch of his own body. It is not clear even that he conceived of the objective as an achievement in the conventional sense. He did not read Ripley and had never even heard of the brothers McWhirter. Certainly it was no kind of stunt, nor any kind of self-evection. This is verified. The boy had no conscious wish to transcend anything. If someone had asked him, the boy would have said only that he decided he wanted to press his lips to every last square micrometer of his own individual body. He would not have been able to say more than this. Conceits or conception of his own physical inaccessibility to himself, as we are all of us inaccessible to ourselves, and can, for example, press our lips to parts of one another which we cannot begin even to approach lipwise on ourselves, or of the boy's complete determination, apparently, to pierce that veil of inaccessibility, to be, in some idiosyncratic way, self-contained and sufficient, fully available to himself. These were beyond the range of his consciousness. He was only a child. His mid and upper back were the first large areas of radical, perhaps impossible unavailability to his own lips, presenting challenges to flexibility and discipline that occupied a vast percentage of his inner life in grades 5 and 6. And ahead, of course, like the falls at a long river's end, lay the unimaginable prospects of achieving the back of his neck, the 8 centimeters just below the chin's mentalic point, the gallier of his scalp's back and crown, the forehead and zygomatic ridge, the ears, nose, eyes, as well as the paradoxical Ding an sich of his lips themselves, accessing which appeared to be like asking a blade to cut itself. These sights occupied a near mythic place in the overall agenda. The boy revered them in such a way as to place them almost beyond the range of conscious intent. The boy was not by nature a worrier, unlike himself, his father thought. But the inaccessibility of these last sights seemed so radically titanic that it was as if their cast shadow fell across all the slow progress up toward his clavicle in the front and lumbar curvature in the rear that occupied his 12th year alive, darkening the entire project, tenebrous shadows the boy chose to see as lending the enterprise a somber dignity rather than any kind of futility or pathos. He did not yet know how, but he believed, as he approached puberty, that his head would be his. He would find a way to access all of himself in the end. He possessed nothing that anyone could ever call doubt inside. He possessed nothing that anyone could ever call doubt inside. He possessed nothing that anyone could ever call doubt inside.